Hi all, Bill Greenberg, PhoneScholar.com. Mistakes here are okay because we're having fun. It is Monday the 26th. Hope everybody had a great weekend of 2010. And here are some of the things that are going on. Google has announced that Verizon Wireless is not going to be carrying the Nexus One. It appears that since the Incredible is doing pre-orders now, and it looks like it's going to be available on the 29th, they're going to go that way. Verizon's going to go that way instead of carrying the Nexus One. Both of them support the Android 2.1 operating system, but the Incredible has an 8 megapixel camera instead of a 5, so it takes clearer pictures and can do more things with that. Can download up to 30,000 apps. It has a 1 gigabyte processor and an 8 gigabytes on board, and all that means is that everything on the phone runs a lot faster. You can download more, it has more you can download, and you can do it faster. The only question is and I couldn't find this anywhere, so if anybody knows, go ahead and shoot me a message, whether the Incredible is going to be a global phone or not. It looks like it only will be for the US. Here's one under just something's rotten in Denmark. The DA is investigating the iPhone leak that's been going on between Gizmodo and Apple and stuff like that. As we reported, supposedly the newest Apple phone was left in a bar, then somebody found it, then sold it to Gizmodo for $5,000. And there's a law, a California law from 1872, that's 1872, that states any person who finds lost property and knows who the owner is likely to be but appropriates such property to be his own use is guilty of theft. Now, the whole question mark is it the person who picked it up and sold it to Gizmodo or the people at Gizmodo? So nobody really knows. And then there's a new article that I put on here. It's a real long article, but it's a great article about the network speeds and how the carriers are going with this whole 3G, 4G, stuff like that. I'll do a brief synopsis here, but read the whole article. It's really great. AT&T is enrolling what's called HSPA 7.2. That is a 3G network. They've been spending, last year they spent $2 billion alone to upgrade their infrastructure and network. They're saying they're going to spend $18 to $19 billion on their entire network, both wireless and wireline. Now, imagine if they're spending that much, imagine how much they're making. Now, last year, in February, AT&T did have the top nationwide speeds in speed tests, but again, that's all based on the 3G network, so their claims are correct on the commercials. Verizon is rolling out their LTE, which just basically is the 4G network, a faster network. They're saying you can have speeds of up to 5 to 12 megabytes per second, which is extremely fast. Just to let you know, Sprint, which has a 4G network out right now through WiMAX, is experiencing 3 to 6 megabytes of megabits per second. And I know that's real technical. Again, it just means how fast things download. And if you see the commercials on Sprint, Verizon saying they're going to double that. So we'll see what happens because testing and real life is absolutely two different things. But Verizon does stake its reputation on its network, so watch out for that. Sprint has partnered with Clearwire to roll out the 4G network. They already have it out in 25 to 30 cities. They're now coming out with a phone that will work with that. Oh, and by the way, you do for the 4G have to get a new phone. But they've also said that they're not married necessarily to WiMAX. If LTE turns out to be as good as it is, they may switch over to that, or supposedly there's already a WiMAX 2, which is being worked on, so let's see what happens with that. T-Mobile is rolling out what's called HSPA Plus, which technically can actually have, I told you that the speed of Verizon can be 5 to 12. They're saying they can have bursts up to 21 megabits per second, so again, extremely, extremely fast. Again, this has not necessarily been tested. That's a theoretical peak, and we'll have to see what happens, because remember, as these companies bring on more and more items, kind of like the iPad, which is a data hog, you don't know how fast their systems are going to go. Technically, right now, Clearwire and Sprint do have the fastest network with their 4G. Again, that could change by the end of the year because Verizon's rolling out their LTE by December. So keep informed there's just no way of knowing who's going to be faster or what. Everybody's going to be mega fast, let's put it that way. And as long as they keep competing with each other, it makes it better for us. Check out the categories issues. I put in a story about for BlackBerry, a couple for the Nook, a couple for the iPhone, and also check out the video that I put on here about Virginia, the 100-year-old with her iPad. It's pretty interesting. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.